Where did I put that nutmeg? Oh, here it is. Hi, honey. Oh, you'll never guess what I'm making. Go ahead, guess. Aw, man. How did you know? The pie dish? Oh. Yeah, I suppose that would give it away, wouldn't it? Well, can you guess what type of pie? Yes, it's a pumpkin pie. It's the perfect pie for fall time. I almost made apple pie, but they were all out of the right apples at the store. Can you believe it? The store was pretty crazy, but I managed to grab everything I needed for this pie. Would you believe that someone tried taking the flour out of my cart, though? It sure gets insane during the holiday season. Once I locked eyes with them, though, they put it back, but still, pretty crazy. Regardless, everything I need is here, and guess who gets to help me with the pie? Yeppers, it's you! I can go over the recipe really quickly so you aren't totally lost. Alright, so for the crust, I need 1 1/3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, a half a cup of shortening, and 3.5 tablespoons of cold water. For the actual pie filling, I need 2 cups of mashed cooked pumpkin, 1 can of evaporated milk, specifically the 12 fluid ounce one, which I didn't know they had other sizes. Never mind though. Then I need 2 eggs, beaten, not just whole eggs, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, but it has to be packed in a measuring cup, kind of like wet sand, half a teaspoon of ginger, and half a teaspoon of cinnamon, a half teaspoon of ground nutmeg, and a half teaspoon of salt. It's a pretty easy recipe, but I'm glad you're here to help. It's always nice having an extra set of hands when baking or cooking. Actually, I didn't really ask. So if you don't want to, it's totally okay. No pressure at all. You do? Are you sure? Well, I appreciate it. You always help me out with these silly little things. It makes my heart flutter. Why? Well, I like spending time with you regardless of what we do. But there's something about the holidays that make everything seem a bit more romantic. Plus, making food is kind of a love language, so I'll make sure you get the first slice. Sound like a deal? Deal. Now, we gotta get working on this. It'll take a while to cool, and I don't want to wait till tomorrow to try it. To start, we have to preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. Okay, got it. And then we start on the pie crust. Let's see here. Mix together flour and salt. Got it. And this. And this. There we go. Mix, 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 mix. Mixy, 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 mix. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. Next, cut shortening into flour. Wait. Cut the shortening into the flour? What does that mean? Oh, okay. Okay, I see. It says you either use a pastry blender or 2 knives to work the shortening into the flour mix. That makes sense. And it says to do this until the fat is evenly distributed. It will look like crumbs when we're done, though it says that if some bits are the size of a pea, that's normal as well. If you say so, Mr. Cookbook. Oh, it's such a weird texture. Oh, gross. Ooh. Oh, okay. That actually looks not that bad, right? I think this is how it's supposed to look, though. I think we got it. And we need to add 1 tablespoon of water and mix it in until enough dough is moist enough to hold together. Okay, can you get a tablespoon of water and put it in while I mix? Thankies. Can you get another one ready too? Ah, you're the best. I'll let you know when you need to plop it in, okay? Mix, 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 mixy, mixy, mix. Mix, 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 mix. Oh, okay. Oh, this looks weird. Can you tell I've never baked a pumpkin pie before? I've only ever done apple. But I think this is turning out right. Alright, go ahead and plop it in. Okay, and mix, 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 mixy, mixy, mix. Mix, mix, mixity, mix. And we're almost there. See how it's starting to take shape? It says it can be 3 or 4 tablespoons though, depending, so next one might be enough. Go ahead and toss it in. Mixy, 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 mix. Mixity, mixity, mix. Boop. And I think this is the last one. Go ahead. Mix, 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 mixy, mixy, mix. Mix, mix, mixity, mix. Ooh, okay, I think it actually looks pretty good. There we go, look, I think that's perfect. Now, we just have to put some flour on our hands and shape the dough glob into a ball. Okay. Okay, there we go. And roly, 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 roll. Ta-da! Now we can roll it with the rolling pin and make it so it's about 1/8 inch thick. I'm not really sure what 1/8 of an inch looks like off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure we can figure it out. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Let's see. Okay, so we need to lay our pie pan on top of it, upside down, and cut around it. We have to leave extra dough though, about an extra 1.5 inches of room. Okay, sounds easy enough. Do you mind handing me the pie pan? Thank you. Let's see, just like this, and now we have to cut. Here we go. Okay, I'm doing pretty good so far. That actually looks really good. Much better than I was expecting. Okay, now we have to flip it over and roll the dough over the pan. It says here that we have to make sure it eases into the bottom of the pan slowly so it doesn't tear or anything. Okie dokie. Easy does it, and perfect! Woohoo! We're halfway finished. Now onto the filling. Let's check and see what we have to do. So in a large bowl, beat the pumpkin with the evaporated milk, eggs, brown sugar, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and salt with an electric mixer or an immersion blender. Oh gosh, that's gonna be so loud. I suppose that's better than mixing it by hand, though. I'm sure that would take quite a while. Though I think I'll give it a quick mix by hand just to let the ingredients meet each other before we put it in the blender, you know? Well, let's get it all in a bowl, I suppose. Do you mind handing me the spices? I'll grab the milk, eggs, and brown sugar. Nice. I'll grab those then. You got everything? Perfect. So we start with the pumpkin in this bowl, and then we add the evaporated milk, then the eggs, oh wait, I forgot to give them a stir. Hold on. Silly me. Here we are. Glad I remembered to do that. That probably would have really messed up the texture of the pie. And I really don't want to bring a messed up pie to the gathering. I've already done that once and they still won't let it go. This year I have to prove them right. I mean wrong. I have to prove them wrong. Then maybe they'll let me make the Friends group's birthday cakes. That'd be so much fun. But I have to get this right. So hand me the brown sugar. It's time to get serious. What? Too intense? I'm just really excited. But I do need the brown sugar. Thank you. Now we plop that brick of sugar in there and mix. Alright, now to add all of the little spices, the cinnamon, the ginger, the nutmeg, and the salt. Now I'm gonna mix it all, sort of get everything smushed around. There we go. I think that looks alright. Now for the electric mixer. Oh, sorry, it's gonna be so loud. I'm not crazy about the noise either, but mixing it all the way would have taken forever. With that, it'll just get done within the next minute or so. So, until then, I think I would like to steal a big old hug. I needed that. Thank you for helping again. I know you probably wanted to do other things with your time, so I like when you put aside the time to hang out with me. Even if it's just doing silly things like baking pies or watching me make breakfast. Oh, let me check on the filling. Let me see if it's ready. Perfect. It smells really good too. That means it's gonna smell extra good when it's baking. Oh, the house is gonna smell like a bakery while this is cooking. Really quick, what does the cookbook say to do next? Give it a good final mix and pour it into the crust. Got it. I can do that. And I think that's good. And big pour. Ah, look at that, the perfect amount. I was worried we might be a little short, but this is the exact amount of filling we needed. We can get it right into the oven, and how long do we keep it in there for? 40 minutes or until a knife is inserted 1 inch from the edge and comes out clean. Sounds good, though I wonder why it specified a knife. Usually my mom would use a toothpick. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's probably because of the size or something. Who knows? Alright, that's in. And now we wait. I wish pie would get done faster. Wait, what if we turn up the heat? Then it would cut down on the baking time, right? Like instead of 400 degrees Fahrenheit, we could do 500 and it would take off like 4 minutes? Is that right? Oh, or we could do 1,000 degrees and it would be less than half of that. That actually may be a good idea. Except I don't think our oven goes that high. Fiddlesticks. I guess we'll just have to wait. But I will make you wait here for 40 minutes. Care to watch some TV? I'll grab a blanket and some pillows, and we could get comfy for a while. How does that sound? Perfect! I'll meet you over there in just a second. I'm gonna clean up some of the mess we made. Now, can I ask for another hug before I let you go? Yay! You're so warm. You're like a space heater. With a cuter face, of course. Now go get comfy. Pick a movie. I'll be right there, okay? Mwah. Hey guys, this is Gentle GF. Thank you so much for watching. Making a cookie-themed ASMR has been something I wanted to do for a while, and this seemed like the perfect opportunity. I had a lot of fun making this one, and I am very excited to share it with you. I hope this is a good kickoff to the holidays, and I hope you guys get to have some tasty pie of your own. Regardless of whether you visit family or friends, I wish you all a really good time and a happy home. As always, hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and if you want to provide some extra support, you can follow me on Twitter, Ko-fi, or check out my Throne wishlist. Again, thank you so much for watching and have a great holiday season. Bye!